Hello, hello everyone. So welcome to the one more live session for our channel, right? So I know every time, every Sunday we are meeting at 12:30, but today we had some personal reasons, so we couldn't connect. But now I thought to connect with every one of you. It's good to connect, once in a week, and we can discuss about job opportunities. If any of you need some sort of career guidance, technical guidance, then we can connect on all those things, right? So let's start with Q&A sessions. Let's start with questions soon. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's start with hi Pranjal. Good evening. So let's start with the market update, right? When will the testing vacancy opening will be there uh, for freshers, right? So I think the job market will be opening after 2 to 3 months, and in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, the jobs for experienced would be starting first, and then for the freshers, right? So, for freshers this year, actually, the campus placements might be delayed, or they might be decreased, they might be reduced, but it it will be there after 2 to 3 months. Krishna Hari, we can expect that the testing vacancy opening would be there for freshers, right? Hi Sumit, how are you? Hi Vivek, what will be the future of Python automation testing? So future is good for Python automation as well. Whether you do Java automation or you do Python automation, the future is good for both of them. Then help and support SR 1.0. Hello sir, what is the best way to learn mobile automation? So in order to learn mobile automation, you will have to learn APM first, right? And see, um, mobile automation is not a rocket science. You should know mobile testing first. You should know how to test mobile manually, any application in mobile manually, right? Once you are good with those test scenarios, once you have some limited source of test cases, right, then you can go for automation. For automation you can learn APM, right? Pranjal is asking, क्या हम freelancing कर सकते हैं? Yes, definitely you can do freelancing. I'll share one of the video with you in which we have explained which are the good freelancing websites. Research that video. See, I had published this particular YouTube video, how to get remote job freelancing work, right? Yeah, thank you so much for liking this video. Please click on like button. So recession update, please. So recession update is, as I had mentioned, it might take more 2 or 3 months, right? So that's gonna take time. Um, do we need to learn coding for API testing? No, you don't need to learn coding for API testing. You should learn Postman tool. You should do API testing using Postman tool. That would be very much helpful to you, right? Parul is asking, I'm always afraid of the question challenges. And how did you resolve? Can you give examples? Okay. So, Parul, this is a common question that might be asked in an interview. Which are the different challenges that you have faced in your project and how did you resolve them? So, let me take an example on this is, let's say the development team is taking some more time in building the product and in providing you the release or the build for testing, right? So this is one of the challenge, because if the build itself comes late, if the release comes late, then if the release is delayed, then how will you test? And you also have the next ETA for, or I can say the timeline, or you also have end date to test that particular functionality and update with go or no go, right? You also have to provide sign off. So getting build late is also one of the challenge. So this is one of the challenge. Now how did you resolve it? If you get asked this question in an interview, so you can answer that you had a retrospective meeting, in which retrospective is one of the ceremony in one of the meeting in the agile methodologies, in which you discuss about what went well, what did not went well, what could have been done better. So you can discuss such kind of points in front of everyone. You can bring this challenge to the surface so that this challenge is resolved, right? It does not appears again, right? So this is important. Okay. Surya Prakash Bolishetty. So in API testing there is no coding necessary. What is the future of API automation? So API automation, Anil Sonman, it's in demand. It's a lot of demand, right? Hina is telling yes. Hi, how are you? Then Ganesh, can we expect calls after for 1.5 years of experience? You can try, but as of now, the calls for 3+ years of experience are more, right? What are QA metrics and how do we calculate them? What when they say LOC, I don't understand how can we count them. What is LOC? I'm not aware about LOC, Parul, actually. Right? QA metrics is nothing but it's a kind of a documentation statistics, how many defects have been found, what were the different types of defects, regression, performance, functional, security, non-functional. So those are QA metrics. Do we use any plugin to report a bug? Sairaj. Sairaj is asking, do we use any plugin to report a bug? So plugins are available, but mostly people use Jira as a defect management, as a test management tool. Right? Need interview questions for API automation using post. Also need programming question for JavaScript API testing interview. Dinesh Kumar is asking. So if anyone has, you know, um, API automation postman related questions, then please share with Dinesh Kumar. Dinesh, actually, right now it's not handy with me. Right? When will the hiring start? When will they start hiring? Okay, this is a repeat question from Tarun. Okay, so Tarun, they might start hiring after 2 to 3 months, right? Shefar is asking how much time API testing will take total to understand. So API testing will it depends on you. Some people can learn in 15 days, some people can learn in 30 days, some people can learn in 45 to 60 days. It depends on time period to time period, right? Sharmi is asking, has manual testing become completely obsolete? No, not at all. Even if the AI tools have come like ChatGPT, but still, manual testing is still the best, right? So, before taking up the next question, please continue to hit on the like button, right? The target for likes for this video is 200 likes. So, if you feel you are getting proper responses and your questions have been answered, then please hit on the like button. Okay. Ramana Yadav is asking what is performance testing. So performance testing is nothing but Ramana. It will tell how the application will react, what will be the response of the application, what will be the behavior of the application once the you know. So there are two kinds of performance testing. One is load testing, one is stress testing. So behavior of the application once the user limit is exceeded, right? And behavior of the application at each juncture while increasing the load, while increasing the number of users, right? So that is that. Malika Arjuna is telling Jira. Okay, what is Jira? Which city is best for iOS developer? You can go to any good city for iOS development. A lot of opportunities are there for iOS development. Okay. Avi Singh is asking what should we do if all the functionalities has been not tested on time. Okay. So so if all the functionalities have not been tested on time, then you can buy some time from the management. You can have a word with them rather than letting it go as it is, right? So you should buy some time. You should also change your testing strategy. Let's say if you don't get sufficient time after speaking to your management, then you should change your test strategy. You should ask help from the development team. They can help you for the testing, right? They should help you. See, testing is not a goal or responsibility only for the testing team. Dev team is also equally responsible for the quality, right? So you should definitely get some help from the dev team. You should take some help from the BA POs, and you should try to buy some time. This will be the answer that you can give, right? Okay, Himanshu is asking, sir, 5 year gap है जॉब कैसे लें टेस्टिंग में? Okay, so 5 years gap is there. So Himanshu, I think it's a big gap, right? So what you have been doing since 5 years, you can continue in the same job profile. You can continue in the same role. Else, what else you can do is you can start some certification in testing, right? ISTQB is there, and there are other certifications also are there. So you can start some certification in testing, and then you can try to get a job. Please post openings for ETL testing also. Okay, so for ETL testing openings, okay, okay, fine. So we'll be posting them. When will the recession end in tech? So recession will might be ending after 2 to 3 months, right? So there is a question from Saurabh. AI की वजह से टेस्टिंग जॉब जा सकती है क्या? Can AI replace testing? So AI cannot replace testing. See, using AI, using Chat GPT tool, your um, your way of testing will improve. There will be a chances that you would be able to um, no, you can improvise. You can improve the strategy of the testing, but it cannot replace. See, because analytical skills are there, right? With the person, analytical skills are there. Then the test scenarios that you and I can think, the AI is not that much mature enough to think on that level, right? Okay, is there any internship for testing in Hyderabad? Is there any internship? So let me search. Okay, okay, so let me see if I can help you with some testing. Okay, so Lenskart is hiring for data analyst. Internship is there in Gurugram. So if you can, you know, share your CV at careers at john-jacobs.com. Right? So you can share your CV for Gurugram location. This is for Gurugram location, right? Ram Kali is asking, will there be recession in 2024? So fingers crossed. Let's not expect those things. So be positive. See, don't think all those things like every year recession. It's already there in 2023. So let's hope that it will be the scene will be clear by 2023 itself. Let's not go for 2024, right? Can MBA finance qualification candidate can get job in testing domain? Yes, definitely. So if you are an finance qualification candidate, still, if you have analytical skills, if you know how to test the application, then you can definitely go for testing career, right? Can I prepare for automation testing Python in 1 month along with API testing? I have 2 years of experience. Mm, yes, So one month will be fine, but still 1 month is not sufficient to learn from scratch and practice also. You would need rigorous practice in order to make sure that you have got good command on that tool, good command on Python automation, right? So it's gonna take 2 to 3 months. Do we absolutely have to have programming skills to learn API testing? No, not at all. Selenium WebDriver is in demand or have to learn any other tool for automation? That's a question from Pooja. So Selenium WebDriver is in demand. You first learn Selenium WebDriver, that will be good. Sairaj is asking, how do we review test cases, by sharing through email or by showing screen? So you can get your test case reviewed by, sitting in the conference room, and you can discuss with your team members, right? Like if anything needs to be updated in the test scenarios or anything is missing, so that you can simply discuss with them. Or if they are connected with you virtually, then you will have to go for Teams call or Skype call. Okay. Sir, do you know about Career Labs Assure placement? Is it real or fake? So we are not aware about Career Labs placement, right? Parul is asking, how can we have mock interview with you? So in order to have a mock interview, just share your CV at this particular email address. Right? Sending this particular email address. Just share your CV at rdautomationlearning at the rate of gmail.com. Right? So we will be connecting for the mock interviews. Also, I have got an Instagram channel, so you can get all the updates at Instagram also. So recently we crossed 3,000 plus family members on Instagram channel, right? When can we say that regression, sanity, or smoke testing is completed in real time? Okay, so when can we say smoke testing? Okay, see, uh, you will be defining some test cases with you, right? In the test case management tool, you will be having test cases, and those test cases will be having category wise test cases. Like you will be having regression, you will be having smoke, you will be having sanity. It might also happen that you might would have automated few of the important test cases. So once you run those automation, if that runs entire successfully, your manual test suite is completed with those categories, then it means these three categories have been covered, right? Simple. Okay. Which one is easier to get a job, software testing or data analyst? So I think after 2 to 3 months, the job opportunities will be there for both the profiles, whether it is software testing or data analyst. Both, both the profiles are having a lot of demand, and you can get job in both of these tools. Sorry, both of these profiles. Okay. Pooja is asking, I have good command on tools required for automation testing. Can I go with fake experience? So my response will be no, never ever go for fake experience. Right? Okay. Tarun is asking, see why recession is coming every year. See, recession, the reason behind recession is that the layoffs are happening, right? The new projects are not coming, the new opportunities are not coming, right? Also, the demand is less but supply is more. There are more professionals out there, but the work is less. So that's why recession is coming. It's not coming every year. It depends on what situation to situation. It came during COVID time. There was a pandemic time, that's why many people lost jobs. Now during recession, many people are getting laid off because also there is a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. So a lot of things are happening around the world. These all factors impact your um, IT industry, not only IT, but it impacts all the different industries, right? So that's why the recession is being there. Okay. So please continue to hit on the like button. Let's continue with the next questions. Okay, Raj Kawana is telling, please take my question. You have missed my question. Raj Kawana. No, it's not there, Raj. The question is not there. Is it possible if you can post it again? Okay, S. John is asking, sir, what should I learn after having just a second experience on GUI automation and API? Should I start learning? So if you have experience on GUI automation, if you have experience on API automation, now what did you learn? Rest assured. So if you haven't learned still rest assured, you should learn rest assured, and then you can learn performance testing also. Prioritize performance testing first, and then you can go for other types of testing, because database testing as such also you would be doing as a part of, sometimes when you are checking whether the data is being saved in the properly in the database or not, right? Story is asking, I have completed my arts graduation. Can I do software testing course? Will I get an opportunity? Yes, definitely. See, many people are switching to the IT field with the software testing profile. So that will be there. Madhi is asking, sir, I read that Microsoft do not have testing team. How do they ensure quality? Okay, so in Microsoft, everything has been automated. They have got the DevOps team as well. So the developers, after performing the development, they will be doing testing, or it might be automated also via DevOps, right? So that's why they don't require as such the testing team, the team explicitly for performing software testing. Yeah, so Laukesh is asking, sir, how can I join you? So you can join by sending your CV at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com for mock interviews, and for live sessions, those are there every Sunday. Tarun is asking, I have completed my software testing course. What should I do now because recession is going on? So see, recession is going on, so don't get panicked, right? Learn new skills day by day. Every day learn something new which is related to the testing, which will help you eventually in your career, right? So that will be there. Shubham is asking, sir, when freshers hiring will start from past 9 months, no call, sir. So yes, so situation is a bit difficult for freshers. It's not like only you are not getting call. No one is getting call these days, right? So don't get panicked at all, right? um, Keep some hope, keep some positivity with you, right? Don't worry about pandemic and all these things. Stay updated, so whenever you get a chance for an interview, you are able to clear in the first shot itself. Okay. Arun Kumar is asking, how can I get scenario based question of 3 to 4 years experience in automation in PDF format? So we don't have that format as of now, right? We can provide you in the future. Avi Singh is asking, provide some real scenario for high severity and low priority for ETL testing point of view. So from ETL testing point of view, you can think for that, but I'll give you a generic video on high severity and right. So this is the video on the similar lines. When you are trying for ETL testing, you can figure it out. When we terminate the build and the answer was smoke testing after that, I told we have done sanity. Can you tell me something about this? Okay. When you will terminate the build and the answer is terminate the build means you will reject the build. So once you find that there are bugs or there are defects in the build that are blocking you to test that particular application or product further, at that time you can just discard, you can just terminate that particular release, and you can request the dev team, you can communicate with them to get you a new stable release. Okay, so that's an insight. Okay, what else is there? Sir, please upload more interview if possible. Yeah, definitely we will upload, but for that we need resumes. So those who want to get their mock interviews done will have to send CV at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. So once you will send the CV, then we will schedule the interview. Harish is asking 7 years of experience, right? Uh, okay, Raj. Okay, so that question went away. Just a second. Okay, Harish question is there. Yes, 7 years experience in testing. How much can we expect CTC from the company? 7 years. So if your current CTC is let's say 3 lakhs per annum, so you are having 7 years of experience. Okay, so it would be around about 10 to 12, right? Which database is the best for fresher to crack interview? This question is from Tarun. So the answer is SQL, right? How much fresher CTC I can expect? I know manual plus automation testing, API testing, front end development. Can I get 5 lakhs? So 5 lakhs as a fresher will be difficult until unless you get selected in some big company like Tata and Ambani's. Otherwise, for fresher it is 3.3 to 3.5. Sure, will we be making videos on REST assured API? Okay, we'll post about Tosca. Okay. Is there any chances of remote jobs in 2 to 3 months? Yes, definitely. See, job opportunities would be there after 2 to 3 months. So don't worry about all those things. Yes, Avi Singh, you can also send your CV at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. Please don't ask such questions. You can directly send your CV. We will automatically process it and we will call you. Right? The email address is rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. Okay, Java is important, Selenium all program. Yes, Sandeep, Java is good. It's having good scope. It's having good future also. You can learn Java language. What else we have? Okay, so let me ask. So I'm asking you one poll, right? So one is okay. So see which tool you would like, you would want us to use for this kind of sessions like career guidance, career counseling, right? So there are two tools. One is we can continue on this YouTube free live sessions. Second thing is we can go to Topmate. So Topmate is an paid service, right? Which will actually um, in which we can connect, and it is a paid service. So this is a poll. So please hit on the your response. We will be continuing this kind of career guidance, career counseling sessions, but which is more better for you, YouTube free session? Because sometimes I believe that maybe I am not answering, right? Because I'm not getting that much amount of likes, so maybe people are not happy. Or we should go for TopMate. So TopMate is actually a paid service that in which for 30 minutes the person who is getting counseled will be paying 300 to 500 rupees, so it depends, right? So should we go for that particular thing or should we go for TopMate, right? Okay, backdoor job is best or not in this recession situation? No, don't go for backdoor jobs. In fact, people will fool you in the name of backdoor jobs, right? I'm working as a technical support for the past 4.5 years and I want to change to the testing domain. Currently, I'm in mixed role of manual and tech support. Will I get the opportunity? Yes, see, if you have worked in technical support, right? So that is also one kind of analysis also only you are doing, right? So think from that perspective. You got some bug from client side. You are in already into a support team, right? So you went there and then you came to know, oh, okay, this is how the flow is there. That's why this is happening, right? So so tech support is also one kind of analysis only that you are doing. So you can switch from technical support to testing. Suresh is asking, I have completed 15 years in manual testing. Which role I can pick to survive in future? So you can go for performance testing. You can go for security testing, right? What else is there? Is cloud computing a safe career in 2023? That's a question from Pratik. Yes, that's a good career option. Sir, I have completed manual testing SQL. I am from non-technical background, 2014 passed out. Please suggest how can I get the job. So that's a question from Jeevan Mantra. So 2014 to 2023, it's been 9 to 10 years. So I would suggest you to continue in the same field in which you are working. How to prepare for ISTQB? How to prepare for, oh, the entire question has been made written 4 times. How to prepare for ISTQB? Seems Sairaj is very much, dedicated to clear this exam today itself, right? So, in order to prepare for ISTQB, you will have to learn basics of testing, and then you will have to learn important concepts like statement coverage, decision coverage, branch coverage, then manual testing, right? That's it. And then you will have to, there are many sample papers are also available in the market, online also, where you can get this, questions and you can answer them. So you will come to know how much ready you are for that interview. So that is also a good thing. Is it easy to get selected in product based companies? No, it's not like that. Currently, you cannot differentiate between public and product based company, right? Because every company is going through some sort of you know uh, layoff kind of a thing. Amit is asking, sir, what is better, computer or computer science in future as a best career option? Computer science. Which programming language is the best for automation testing for freshers? You can learn Java or Python, whichever you are comfortable with, right? Okay. Can I get manual testing job as a fresher? Yes, after 2 to 3 months, you can expect such calls. Okay, so you didn't find any Selenium fresher job. So there was one job opportunity which was there for freshers in testing. So I'll share that with you, right? Amruta is asking, sir, getting temporary jobs and not permanent. Shall we go ahead? Please suggest. So for now, you can go ahead with whether it is temporary or permanent. See, getting into that particular company is important. Getting that experience on your paper, that is important, right? Okay. So, team, we are done with this live session. Thank you so much for joining in, right? And wish you all the best for your future ahead. And please hit on the like button before leaving this session. Right? Thank you.